It's not bad at all.
You have a lot more room now.
Oh yeah. Bunch of activities.
Activities? What are you doing over there? So Prano, is this? Did you? So you created an account?
Yeah.
This
I made us a fucking. I made us a.
Okay. Is my phone on mute? Can you make sure my phone's on mute? That's funny. That's what I always say.
No.
No, but I always say triple thust. So I'm on mute.
Yep.
Okay.
We are recording, by the way.
Okay. Well, fuck the pre-show.
What happened? We are recording or we're not
Yeah.
recording?
We're a minute in.
Yeah. Why are you saying fuck the pre-show?
I was joking.
A little aggressive.
Okay.
Ooh, UCLA's in the first four.
They do have some good first
And
fours.
Syracuse.
They don't even deserve to be in.
That's what people said a couple of years ago. They went to the Final Four.
Yeah, but they had some interesting picks this year that I don't know if I agree
Definitely
with.
go in on Syracuse, not belonging.
What? What are you laughing about? I never know what Trevor's laughing about over
I'm
there.
just laughing to laugh. I just laugh a lot.
I'm over here doing comedy, bro.
Yeah, he's doing comedy without even saying anything.
What are you laughing about?
Fucking
I just don't know if you're high all the time. Like,
dude, the pre-show already lit. We're not even talking.
I don't know how I feel about the pre-show.
Show's been a big hit.
Yeah, what's the
Big hit with who?
Everybody.
what's the YouTube response? on the
Blowing up
pre-show?
Twitter. Blowing up Twitter.
Are you
No, it's not.
are you worried at all about is Ruther's computer in the shot?
Nope.
Because he's got all kinds of Twitter accounts that people don't know he runs, like at Darren Rovell, and at Smoke Show of the Week.
Dude, I see Rappaport still going at Manziel.
Still?
They're still going at it. We
The
got
weirdest beef.
no, it's the best beat. We got to talk about it on the show. I want to talk about it.
Really?
I legit want to talk about it.
I feel like that's a pre-show topic. I feel like I feel like we should get into that now. Let's talk Manziel. That's we can't.
What do you mean that's a pre-show topic?
We can't be giving airtime out to fucking Rappaport. Maybe when Rappaport has us back on his podcast, we'll give regular show time.
He will. I'm working on it, dude. He gets really good guests.
I don't know. I'm throwing it out there. I know. Jordan listens to our show. I wonder if he watches the pre-show. I've said it. Skinny genification of podcasting. Joining super teams. That's what we're doing now. All the shade thrown toward LeBron. Joining super teams. Then we're going back to our hometown after. Nah, very suspicious.
Yeah, but we could play a numbers game. If Barstool said we're gonna give you $1 million to join us, would you do it?
I don't know.
I mean, Trevor,
$1 million is a lot of money, but like, how does that break down? Like, am I still getting my same cut? Then probably not. I'm saying no. I'm not selling my soul for. Man, if I was getting an actual check after everything that said $1 million on it, this is a lot. Not a lot. I wouldn't sell out for.
well, I don't know the full story. I still haven't.
Yeah.
I keep telling Jordan we're gonna meet up, but the problem is, we're leaving. But the Manziel thing, what I find is so funny is I was texting Goldberg about it, and he made a good point. It's like, dude, if you're serious about your comeback, that's all Manziel's been preaching, how serious he's about it. If you're serious about your comeback, you're not responding on Twitter to Michael Rappaport.
But didn't he start the beef?
He did, because
he
wore
posted a picture of
he wore the
clown T-shirt.
the clown T-shirt with Rappaport.
Yeah. So then
He did start the beef.
Yeah. So that's I also think that's weird that he's all like, oh, I see you out there. It's like, dude, you're the one that got the whole thing going.
But my thing here's
Also, when Johnny Manziel was in rehab, did he grow 4 inches? Did they go to the Betty Ford where they stretch your body? Because I don't think he's gonna have a comeback in the NFL. He was too small before. He didn't play quarterback in a fucking NFL fashion. Now you're older, and you're coming like there is no Johnny Manziel comeback. That's like, oh yeah, well maybe if Tim Tebow doesn't hit well in spring training, the football comeback will be on. It's like, dude, you had your shot. You're done. They're already on to the next fucking Manziel. Baker Mayfield gets to come in and punch a couple girls and do the fucking spinning, the spinning fucking QB scramble.
But what I find fascinating about all these beefs,
And I hope the Browns take Mayfield too. That'd be great.
They won't.
They're just going like, Manziel, double down.
But the thing on all these beefs with Rappaport is, and I was telling Jordan Winter this on text, I was like, they don't know, like these guys have no history. Like Rappaport has been beefing with people for years, and he's fucking good at it. Now, however how you feel about him as a person,
Yeah.
and I told Jordan, I was like, I don't always agree with what Rappaport says. You don't always agree with what he says.
Sure.
But I was like, when it comes to shit talking, when it comes to beef, Michael Rappaport's going to destroy you, and he's destroying Manziel. Like they don't like when did Rappaport have his beef with Spike Lee?
I don't even remember. That was a couple of years ago, right?
No, it was like years ago.
Yeah.
But that's my point. Like this dude's been doing this for years. It's just so.
But he doesn't even have it's not even a beef. Rappaport just talks shit, and then people freak out about it, and then it's like a lot of people talk shit. I talk shit about a ton of people. It's not like me and Russell Wilson are beefing. You know what I mean? It's like, you know why you're in a beef? Because Johnny Manziel doesn't have shit to do, and he can respond. He's like, fuck, I better respond to Michael Rappaport on Twitter so I stay in the news. It's like, dude, I mean, Manziel, the thing is, like, and people always go at Rappaport, it's like he has a career. He's been in huge movies.
He's had a career for 25, 30 years.
He's been in more I would bet that Michael Rappaport has been in more movies that have Oscar nominations for something than Johnny Manziel played games in the NFL. And that's like, I mean, how many games did Manziel play? 7, 8? Like, Rappaport's been in fucking Spike Lee movies. Rappaport's been in fucking, he was in, what was the Tom Hanks one? He was in Sully, He was in, he's been in fucking movies.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. He's had a long career. And that's the thing. Like people, and he continues to get good work. And it's but again, that's just idiots having no understanding. And I always preach this about everything. They have no history. They don't have an understanding of what this guy's done. And that's what I find so funny. Oh, you old, you washed up. Well, no, he's really not at all.
Is anybody like, oh, fucking Meryl Streep's old and washed up? It's like, is Jack Nicholson old and washed up? Like, he's fucking Nicholson. Now, Michael Rappaport's not Nicholson.
Sure.
But at the same time, you're Johnny Manziel. You are a punchline.
Yeah.
You are known as fucking retard guy who couldn't last in the NFL for a goddamn season, and most people predicted that before it even happened. This isn't like, oh my God, the rise and fall of Johnny Manziel. Everybody's like, oh, Money Manziel, the guy that's fucking doing the money sign on the field, who had fucking, a good season in college when he was a freshman.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you're a punchline.
Yeah. I agree, man.
So, but I mean, I'm glad that was the pre-show because
I don't.
But
I think that should have been in the show.
The whole beef is I don't think that's dirty sports worthy. Like, Johnny Manziel, who's not in sports, and Michael Rappaport, who I love. I was the one that put you on the Rappaport, remember?
You did.
Like, I was like, dude, this guy just fucking is dropping F-bombs and doing, like, Danny Aiello impressions. It's pretty hilarious.
You put me on him right when his podcast came out. You're like, dude, you got to check out Rappaport's podcast.
But then, we need Rappaport to come back around. Like, I need him to come back and be that guy again. Like,
he is that guy again.
I don't know. I'm gonna say it like he's got to be careful. Sometimes I feel like the water he dips into. It's like, so now your thing is like beefing with Johnny Manziel and like saying LeBron James is a pussy. Like, I always worry, and we've talked about Owen Benjamin before. Like, Owen Benjamin's like, I think a lot of the stuff he's doing is great, but he's also like now lining up with like Trumpers. And I'm like, dude, just because that's the people that seem to like you saying certain shit doesn't mean that you have to like embrace them as fans. Like, I feel like Rappaport now, his thing is like, oh yeah, let's beef with everybody. Let's like do it. It's like, dude, just slurp Raging Bull. Like, let's get back to those days. Like, I like him fucking doing Aiello. And you know.
He still does that.
Yeah.
I've been listening to his show lately.
Yeah,
He's
you're
still-
back on the train.
Well, yeah, he's still doing that stuff. He's still doing. You know me. I think he's got a great thing, and you know me. I love G Moody. I think what he brings to the table on
Underrated. He's the Trevor of that show. He's just like completely underrated.
Well, I don't know if we're gonna
Yeah.
give Trevor that status yet.
I don't know.
No offense,
I'm
Trevor.
throwing it to Trevor.
Appreciate it, Joe.
I feel like Trevor. I feel like we might need to switch seats, me and Ruther, so that I can look at you since we have a
great call.
relationship.
Great call.
And you just
I
trash
appre-
him all the time.
I'm all for that.
Trevor claims that he accidentally dropped my weed cartridge.
I didn't drop it. I threw it across the room.
Oh
I
shit!
threw it across the room.
Wait, what happened?
It was sitting on Maddie's jacket, and I like put it by the door so I wouldn't forget it. And I walked out and I grabbed Maddie's jacket and like forgot that thing was on there. So
And
I,
it
like,
flew across the room?
It just flew
And it
across
broke?
the room and just shattered on the wall.
Dude, that's what I did with my fucking. That's what I did with my Apple TV remote. I ruined a goddamn brand new 52-inch television.
Well, the funniest part is this: Trevor, after I tell him not to take my weed cartridge, takes my weed cartridge, and hold on, let me finish. And he takes Maddie's jacket,
Can I finish? Can I finish?
which is the best
Can I
part.
finish?
Like,
Can I finish? Can I
I
finish?
said no.
Can I
I,
finish?
I did say not to put it on my cart or on my peg because I was gonna do that. I was gonna walk out with it.
Unreal.
I did call that.
It's the most Trevor-esque thing. It's all right. How long are we on this thing? Can we get going?
Yeah, we're about 11 and a half.
A new pre-show record. Talking Manziel beefs. I feel like that might have to be the new pre-show. Is I take something from each rundown that I don't think is worthy of it and move it to the pre-show. I'm like, you're getting bumped to the pre-show.
But that
It's
means
like-
means you have to read the rundown every day though before you get here.
I read the rundown today. That's how I knew Manziel was on there. That's how I knew it was moving to the pre-show.
By the way, the best part about beef is that Tammy Pescatelli hopped in and zinged Manziel with a joke.
Really?
And then, yeah. So she zinged him with a joke. Which
And then Amy Schumer zinged him with the same joke.
no, but the best part was
Oh!
inside comedy material. So she zinged him because she's from Cleveland. But her thing was just the Browns diss.
Right.
How shitty he was for the Browns. But then it was funny because then dude, I fell into this yesterday. Then people were coming at her like, you're just trying to make yourself relevant and complain about people stealing your jokes. It's like, no, she just wrote a joke. That's all she was doing. It was obvious.
Yeah.
She's not trying to make herself relevant.
I mean, is anything that's happening in the mentions of the Manziel fucking Rappaport beef relevant?
It's unbelievable. All right, you want to get this thing going?
Let's do it.
Trevor,
Let's go.
on all fronts, are we looking good?
We'll look perfect.
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 Okay. All right, I can't wait to talk March Madness, Perno's favorite time of year. All right, let's do it. Can you actually mark the time frame where we're at?
Yep.
Cool. All right. And we are recording on the Zoom, right?
Yep.
All right, cool.
Welcome to the Dirty Sports Podcast.